It's day 4, last day on the Disney Wonder. So this morning we're starting out with an activity in the French quarters. We are doing a coloring exercise. You know, coloring is definitely something that I find to be very relaxing, but we've got Cinderella this morning and we have a blue crayon. We're ready to go. So on deck today at 9 a.m., which is in about half an hour, the Princess Gathering. We get to meet all the princesses. That one you do have to book in advance. The characters you kind of see roaming around the ship, it's typically your fur characters, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy, plus a couple of specialty characters here and there. But the princesses, they don't really show up just randomly throughout the day. A couple times during the voyage, you'll get the opportunity to meet them and greet them. So we did this on the Wish, and it was really lovely. They pretty much line up the princesses one after the other. It took it didn't take that long. So our reservation time is at 9. Super chill day, nothing really going on. There's no offshore excursions. I guess we're just currently somewhere in the North Pacific in a unidentified location. I mean, we have the open sea back there. The other thing I kind of want to talk about is I finally caved and got internet. And supposedly, people have said different things about the speed and the connectivity and stuff like that. So, this morning bright and early at 6:50, I think the internet connectivity wasn't that bad. It was a little bit slower to load, and when I did the bandwidth test, it was about two down, 1 up, which is not ideal. I actually got the most expensive package for the day. You can get it pre-sailing, which is I think you get it for a little bit less, but you have to buy it over the course of the entire voyage, or you can kind of get it a la carte per day. So, the last couple of days we've been having offshore excursions where we had cell signals. So today we're literally in the open ocean, no cell signals anywhere. So, so I opted to get the 1 day just to test it out and see how everything goes. So far I think so good. Let's check our. I was able to log into email, Slack, check, like WhatsApp, not a problem at all. So, and then, they say that it's not really necessarily for streaming long form videos, but, I was opening up YouTube and a couple things popped up and it seemed like it was totally fine. So let's give it a test here. All right, and I think the Wonder. I think it's the last ship that's refurbed to upgrade it to the newer internet package. So I guess it's all there now, which is great, because I think before it was kind of like a pay as you go for your data, but now it's more like if you buy the day, it's unlimited. So I think mine cost about $48 for 24 hours. So tomorrow we're going to be debarking, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. So it looks like upload is around 3-ish and down. Yeah, so 2 to 3 up, 1 to 2 down. And I guess we got Starlink satellite internet, which is good. So there you have it. It's got a little bit of an update. I don't know when this happened, but supposedly people were kind of griping about the fact that, specifically on the Wonder, the internet wasn't necessarily all that usable. But so far so good. So fingers and toes crossed. All right, I got about 15 minutes to my reservation point. We're gonna maybe we just color Cinderella's dress, and day 4, let's go. Princesses is always so much fun. And now we are on this quick little ship tour. You know us, whenever we're doing something new, we'd love to learn about some of the behind the scenes Easter eggs and stuff. So we are meeting up outside of Paolo on 10th deck. I think that's at 9:30.
So we're down here, and everyone throw your hands up again. Right, yes. Now there's a reason for that over there, right? Because whose deck is this?
Kids.
The kids' deck, yes, and you know that because the ceiling is lowered down just a little bit in the public spaces. We didn't do that in the staterooms; that would have been really mean, right? It's just here in the public space, and all over along deck 5, the ceiling's a little bit lower. It gives the kids that feeling that they're a little bit more grown than they actually are, right? So that was designed on purpose by the Imagineers. And so here we are, we have these other beautiful pieces of artwork, right, along the walls over here. Now these are artist sketches of costumes from different Disney movies. Some of them are, you know them. Does anyone know The Happiest Millionaire? Has anyone seen The Happiest Millionaire? Okay, so sketches from costumes from The Happiest Millionaire, but there's one that everybody knows, and why it's around the corner I don't know, but it's all the way around there. Who can tell me what that one is?
Mary Poppins.
Ah, Mary Poppins, of course, right? Mary Poppins. Mr. Banks is also over on the opposite wall over here on the other side. Something that I find very interesting about this is that you don't actually see the artist's signature on these pieces of artwork. The commissioned piece of art that was upstairs, you've seen it. Some of the other artworks you see the signatures on, but these ones in particular, I don't know why that they don't have the signature on there. Maybe it's hidden behind the border of it or around or in the backside of it, but I think it's a very interesting thing because the Walt Disney Company, is full of artists, right? And so they want to show off all their beautiful artistry. Now, yes, it's a martini glass, we can all tell that, but did anybody notice as you were coming down the stairs what this looks like from this angle over here? Because this is a hidden Disney theme. If you look at it from this angle, you've got the moon and the wishing star, right? The second star to the right, the wishing star. They wanted to include something Disney over here on this side, of course. It's just a little nod, right? Now, what about this carpet that's over here? Again, we found another carpet, yay! This flower you will find on Tiana's dress, all right? This is how you know that you're down here in that French Quarter theme area. You've got this carpet when you come directly out of the elevator bay, and then the same carpet here in the French Quarter lounge also, and how it's all connected together. However, there's one thing that does not fit at all with the French Quarter and Tiana's theme. It's that mirror that's down that way, okay? This was a beautiful mirror, and it was left over from the designs from previous cruising, right? But this mirror does remind me of a different Disney movie. Can anybody guess?
Snow White.
Yeah, mirror on the wall. I suggest all of you go and find out if you are the fairest of them all, okay? Just go look at yourself in the mirror there, right? It's such a big, beautiful mirror that the Imagineers, they didn't want to remove it. They thought it was just really, really nice to keep over here.
Right, just hang out back in the stateroom. Today is the day at sea, so there's a lot of the activities are just on board the ship right now. So I just grabbed myself, not quite as good as Mickey, I don't think. I think Donald's a little bit on the angular side, but anyways, that's what we did today. Donald's going to be available for meeting and greeting guests later this afternoon, so I'm going to try to see if I can get that signed by Donald Duck, the #1 duck at sea. We have Tiana's place tonight. Really, really looking forward to that. It's supposed to be pretty good and a really, really lively show, so then after that we have the Disney Dream. So that's what we got so far, and day 4 at sea on the Wonder continues. Oh, wow, it's been a busy at sea day. I thought it was going to be kind of a relaxing doing nothing day, but I've been running around the ship doing everything. Just got a chance to sit down and kind of catch you all up on what we've been up to. So there was a lot of character meets and greets. The sea's a little choppy, so you might be mindful of that. There's a little Encanto show, which is kind of cute, actually. They had a couple of surprise characters that showed up, Bruno and Mirabelle.
I actually had kind of forgotten.
The songs are good.
Yes, I had forgotten how good the music was for that.
We just had a really light lunch. I think this morning we were kind of like still full from last night practically. And then just lots of characters and activities around the ship. I met Donald and Daisy, and I took a drawing class on how to draw Groot, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an overcast and chilly day. I went and actually checked out the pool. The hot tubs were at a premium today, so if you were trying to get into one of the hot tubs, that was probably going to be a challenge.
It's chilly outside, for sure.
Yeah, pools were nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, the key was to just get in the pool and stay in the pool. But even I was doing the
getting out must have been pretty rough.
It was a bit chilly. I definitely was kind of like very quickly trying to dry up. But the Quiet Cove pool was nice. There was only a handful of people in there.
And just to give you a quick little update on the Wi-Fi situation, Mike was able to make a FaceTime call like pretty consistent, right?
Yeah, it's been a little spotty. I had to reset my phone. We were having an issue where I couldn't log in.
Yeah, it's probably Mike's phone, but not the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so if you're having an issue or you've got the Wi-Fi and all of a sudden it junks out, try tech tip, turn it off, turn it back on again, the classic one. But that seems to fix it. Yeah, I was able to do a FaceTime call. We did get 1 day of the premium.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Surf.
And I'm glad because the Wonder, like I mentioned before, is the last ship that is now on the newer internet satellite plan. Because they were on like a pay per data usage.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like the unlimited like the other ships. And finally, I think they must have made the switch not too long ago.
I haven't missed the data plan too much.
Yeah.
Between 1 day being basically Catalina Island, the next day being
Which is
Mexico.
California.
Yeah. Next day being in
Mexico.
Mexico. Both the places I was able to use my normal cell phone usage. So the only time once we got out of port, that was kind of that. But then, there's stuff you want to do on the ship. But on a day where you're on the ship, a day at sea, might be worth it.
Yeah.
I think it might be worth it. I think I'm going to start rolling that into... I'm going to look at days where, okay, that's going to be
like the budget. Yeah,
yeah,
budget it into your
I'm going to budget
cruise.
that in going forward
Yeah.
because it is nice. I don't think I'm going to do it for every day because I do actually like...
I enjoy being able to disconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is rare now.
But every once in a while, like, you want to catch up on some emails and some social media or whatever the case might be. So far, so good.
There was a dance party going on in the lobby, which was a lot of fun. And it was long. It was
45 minutes. It was a 45-minute dance party.
And what was really cool was you had Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, and then Daisy. So no Donald, unfortunately.
Yep.
They all came down the staircase and they started off, and then they kind of split off into different areas of the lobby and even more than the lobby area.
So there's Minnie leading the dance, right?
Then they kind of rotated throughout.
That's so cool.
All the characters came by. And what was really kind of cool was each character basically had one song where they would get up on the stage and kind of be the
leader,
main
the coach. That would work.
It was a lot of fun. They kind of went all over the stuff and did a bunch of different songs. Definitely a big one for the little kiddos. I really liked they basically had confetti blasters. Let me see. Yeah, so they did that, and then they all kind of went up. Mickey and Minnie were like the last two to go up the staircase.
On top of that, there's one experience on this cruise in particular, is a high tea with the princesses in Triton. I wanted to do that, but it is very, very, very similar to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, where it is age capped. Obviously you can't, if you're a child, you'd have to be accompanied by an adult.
We might need to adopt a child for a day or something.
Yes, borrow my niece. Yes. But if you're an adult, you couldn't book the experience just for the adult. It's not it's literally a children only experience.
Which I think that's.
I think it's fair. I
think that's very cool.
So from what I've seen or learned, and if any of y'all have done the Royal High Tea on the Wonder, let us know what that experience is like.
Yeah, let us know. I finally got to try Daisy's Delights. We didn't do the buffet today.
We did not.
I went in right at the end of breakfast, and they had churro Mickey waffles today, so I had those.
You had. I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
I forgot to tell you.
Yes, you did.
Okay. They had churro Mickey waffles.
Okay.
I
missed out.
I had 3 of them.
Okay.
I got there with about 5 minutes left, and the cast member was great. He goes, "Yeah, we're wrapping this up in 5 minutes, so grab as many as you want," because they had like.
He neglected to tell me about the churro Mickey waffles.
They were delicious. So I had Mickey churro waffles this morning, and then instead of doing the buffet, I decided to try some of the more I would call them quick service options,
more
for
quick
lack of a better
service,
thing. And they've all been excellent. I finally found where the soft serve ice cream machine was on the last day. The blueberry soft serve was quite good. I'm sure the chocolate vanilla are excellent too, but the blueberry was quite good. Then I had some eggplant pizza today that was surprisingly good. But I hear the pizza place, the Pinocchio's Pizza, that seems to be really popular, especially with the little kiddos. They seem to burn through Pinocchio's Pizza like crazy, where by the end of the third night, parents are like, you need to eat something other than pizza. So, but the number of kids that just stroll up to Pinocchio's Pizza and get something to go, it seems to be a very, very big crowd pleaser.
Never gonna go hungry on a Disney cruise ship.
Yeah, that's kind of the It's kind
Just
of like the
pace
challenge.
yourselves because
So,
there's food is all around.
yeah, speaking of food, we are about an hour away from dinner at Tiana's.
Yep. I think we're going to check out our favorite pianist on the ship, Josh. He's fantastic.
Oh, he's going to be playing in the
he's
lobby.
going to be playing in the lobby in the atrium. So I think we're going to catch that, and then we'll catch you in a little bit after dinner. Okay, we have finally made it to Tiana's place. This is actually the reason that we needed to switch our dining rotation due to the first night having the Prima Notte wine tasting at Pala, which we will link that video somewhere on screen. In case you didn't know, Tiana's Palace is a vibrant dining venue inspired by The Princess and the Frog, bringing the charm of New Orleans to life. The decor reflects the French Quarter's elegance with ironwork accents, Mardi Gras beads, and artwork from the film. Inside, guests are surrounded by lily pad-themed tableware, brick walls, and elegant light fixtures, creating a whimsical yet sophisticated atmosphere. Entertainment includes live jazz performances and an energetic Mardi Gras celebration, adding to the festive experience. The menu highlights Southern cuisine with Creole and Cajun influences, featuring dishes such as sauteed Gulf shrimp and grits, Cajun spiced sea bass, and Eudora's artichoke ravioli. We've been really looking forward so far has been fantastic, actually.
Skip all the other shrimp appetizers. Get the shrimp and grits here, though. It is really good. It's creamy with just a hint of the grittiness. It's not like the texture's not bad, but the shrimp is cooked to perfection.
It's so good, so good.
Really good shrimp and grits.
And then I have the sausage fritter. When you're in Tiana Place, you have to have beignets. These look amazing. That is a chocolatey dip. Oh. I wasn't gonna have dessert, but when you're in Tiana Place, you have to take a bite of this.
I think desserts are obligatory when you're on a cruise.
It is the best. So good. So Mike got
There might be a little chocolate left over from Pirate Night.
Oh.
There's a little pirate Mickey.
Mickey.
Is it a pirate Mickey? Yeah, it's a pirate Mickey. Oh, that's so cute. So what do you have over there?
This is Bananas Foster's, so it's gonna
It's
be
like a banana caramel.
vanilla ice cream with rum and
Oh my
banana.
gosh. Dinner's done. Watch the show by Josh. He's always amazing. He played the whole entire suite of Beauty and the Beast, which is fantastic. The musical, not the movie, but the musical. So now we're at the Walt Disney Theater again. We have last night's show, Disney's Dream. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. I'm sure there's going to be tears. So, yeah, they're going to probably open up the theater gate in about, I want to say 5 minutes. So, ready to go see the show. What do we have tonight? Is that a sea turtle?
Oh, it is a turtle.
It's a turtle! Oh, that's very cute. Oh. And at this point, I think our activities are pretty much done for the night. So why don't I take you on a quick tour of a relatively quiet ship to give you a bit of a nighttime tour. While I'm walking around, let me recap the Disney Dream show really quickly since we couldn't take any videos or photos of the show. So the Disney Dreams, an enchanted classic, is a Broadway-style musical performed abroad at the Disney Wonder. The heartwarming story follows Anne-Marie, a young girl struggling to believe in magic. Guided by Peter Pan, Anne-Marie embarks on a journey through iconic Disney stories, including The Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and Frozen, featuring memorable songs like Circle of Life, A Whole New World, and Let It Go. The performance highlights the enduring power of dreams and family love, culminating in Anne-Marie discovering her own magic within. Fun facts about the performance includes its debut in 1998, making it a beloved classic among Disney Cruise Line offerings. The Disney Wonders version actually stands out with its extended The Lion King segment, setting it apart from the Magic version, which spotlights Frozen. The show has been lauded as one of the best at sea, even earning industry awards for its engaging storytelling and spectacular production value. With state-of-the-art lighting and special effects, Disney Dreams immerses audiences in a magical world, leaving them inspired by its message to wish upon a star. Well, all good things must come to an end, and today it's time for us to say goodbye to the Disney Wonder. Over the past 4 nights, we've had such an incredible time aboard this magical ship, and we're so excited to share our final thoughts with you. This trip was filled with unforgettable moments. We were treated to Broadway caliber entertainment that completely blew us away, and the highlight of the Pirate Night with Mickey ziplining across the ship and fireworks at sea was absolutely spectacular. Our days off the ship were just as memorable, with fun excursions at Catalina Island and in Ensenada, Mexico. Each stop added a new layer of adventure to our trip. And of course, the dining. The food aboard was nothing short of spectacular, and there was so much of it. We kicked off our first night with the highly sought after Prima Notte wine pairing experience at Paulo, and it completely lived up to the hype. We dined twice at Animator's Palette, enjoying the regular dining experience and an extra dose of magic on Pirate Night. And last but not least, our final dinner at Tiana's place was the perfect way to end our cruise. On this last day, we decided to take things a little bit slower. We enjoyed one final buffet breakfast, savoring the flavors and reminiscing about all of the incredible meals and moments we've shared. We lingered on the ship for as long as we could, soaking in every last bit of Disney wonder before it was time to disembark. We hope you've enjoyed coming along with us on this journey. Sharing these magical experiences with you has been such a joy, and we can't wait to take you along on our next adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.